There used to be a reality show on Discovery Channel called Dirty Jobs with Michael Rowe. Mike would begin each show with the line, "My name's Mike Rowe, and this is my job. I explore the country looking for people who aren't afraid to get dirty. Hardworking men and women who earn an honest living doing the kinds of jobs that make civilized life possible for the rest of us." Did you get that last line? Civilized life is made possible for the rest of us because there are people who are willing to do some dirty jobs. Now, with all due respect, all the more because it is Teacher's Day, it's your day, I would like to commend you for the work you do, the dirty work you do, in making civilized life possible for the rest of us. It's a dirty job. And why do I say that? Well, the Bible tells us in Proverbs 14, verse 4, "Without oxen a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest." In order to produce wheat or other grains during a time when today's plowing equipment has yet to be invented, the farmer needs oxen to help him plow the field. The ox, in a sense, is his tractor, powered not by fuel, but by fodder, water, and maintained by all the stuff required to keep the ox healthy and strong. If he wants to have a bountiful harvest, a lot of dirty work must be put to keep the ox alive and healthy. A lot of work is required to maintain the stable. Just imagine the amount of poop the ox generates. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of dirty work. Now, if the farmer would rather keep his hands clean, well, he must consider, without oxen a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest. That's the trade-off one must be willing to make to ensure a bountiful harvest. This unprecedented school year has been a very challenging year for you all, teachers. Those sleepless nights when you had to learn a new set of skills to execute HBLs. And more recently, you had to learn teaching while wearing masks, while wearing face shields. The alternative is to call it quits and force a school shutdown. But should that happen, we all know the destructive impact it contributes to both students and the economy. Bloomberg Business published an article on that in response to plans of many students to take a gap year instead of attending online classes. If schooling stops for a year, there will be more people looking for the same number of jobs many years down the road. Salaries won't be higher. Opportunities for higher income will be less. And not to mention the trouble that students may get themselves into during the gap year when they're all out of school. The trade-off of postponing school because of the pandemic is not worth it. That's why you all work so hard. You all want to produce a good harvest. And in doing so, you make civilized life possible for the rest of us. Without oxen a stable stays clean, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest. I remind myself this proverb as a pastor because shepherding sheep is a dirty job. It is taking care of sheep who may be difficult, sheep who can be stubborn, and sheep who sometimes bite. You probably have your similar share of that too. Students, they may bite. They backbite. And then you may have parents who want to have you for their next meal. Why still teach? For me, why still pastor? Well, because Jesus, my chief shepherd, set an example. He came to this world and made his debut in a dirty manger and did the dirty work of giving his life on the cross for us so that we who believe in him may be forgiven and reconciled back to God. That was his bountiful harvest. The trade-off is worth it. Without oxen, a stable stays clean, yes, but you need a strong ox for a large harvest. Keep up the good work, and sometimes dirty work, of teaching our students, because your work makes civilized life possible for the rest of us. Have a blessed Teacher's Day, and may the good Lord bless always the work of your hands. Amen.